So, I've always heard about these giant elusive monsters that lurk in our local rivers and lakes. Silent shadows with jaws full of teeth that stalk your lure all the way up to the boat. I've never targeted muskie. I've mostly fished for bass as a kid, and even in recent times getting back into fishing more as an adult. I've caught a few decent sized pike, but nothing huge. But today I decided it's time to try and catch one of these monsters. A friend of mine tipped me off about a small lake at the end of a trail that might have some muskie in it. So I borrowed a big net from a friend, cause mine's tiny. I put on a steel leader, packed up the Jeep, and threw my little yellow yak on top. And then I headed to the lake. Oh, look at that. I think he just came off. Oh no, he didn't. A little largy. Just threw a couple off the shore here before we're even getting out. But that is not what we're here for today. You can see my net has been upsized a bit. And you'll see shortly, so has my tackle. Well, good morning. We are on a pretty small lake today. As you can see, this is it. The whole lake. One end. The other end. Yeah, so had to take a bit of a trail to get through here, or back here. But a buddy of mine told me about this spot, and he said there's a pretty good smallmouth in here, and apparently musky. So we got the big net, and I got some big bait. So we're gonna cast. I'm gonna do my best to stay on task and not try to catch some bass. So what are we throwing? Well, of course we got the steel leader on there because this giant whopper plopper. I figured the whopper plopper is my favorite lure. Why not try using a whopper plopper for muskie? So this is the whopper plopper 190. Wasn't cheap, and that's what we're gonna be throwing for the most today. Also got this this swim bait. I think these are pretty popular for bass. I actually got this for free. This wouldn't have been the color I chose, but it was free, so you know, we'll give it a shot. I didn't use a heavier rod or anything for today, but you know, the ugly stick, she might bend, but she'll work. So wish me luck, and hopefully I can catch my first muskie today. That would be cool. I say there's some pretty good odds I catch this net today with my lure, because I'm not used to having a big old net on the back of my kayak. Yeah, that's a big plop. Couple casts. Freaking clownhorn birds going by. Alright, I couldn't resist. Couldn't resist throwing the wacky on a tree. Two casts. That's all it took. Not bad. Nice little pound and a half there. See you later, buddy. No giants yet, but might have to throw the wacky here and there just to keep my spirits up. Must be a good bit of fish in here. Little tiny largie. Alright, back to the big boy. Damn, if I was fishing for bass, I'd be smoking them, dude. Take a 2-minute break to get my arm a rest and catch another one. Alrighty, thanks for biting. See you later. So I actually came here in the heat of the summer. I was just gonna do some bass fishing, try the lake out. But I got in here, brought the Jeep all the way down the trail, and I was looking around when I stopped, and there had to be 200 or 300 deer flies swarming around the freaking Jeep, and I opened up the sunroof and the kayak was just freaking covered in them. And I decided, nope, I do not want to deal with that many freaking deer flies in the heat of summer. So I went and I fished another lake that day. Funny enough, the other place I went, didn't see a single deer fly. Let's give that glide bait a quick go. I'm gonna be honest, I don't even know how to fish these, but they're pretty popular lately with bass. Got a cool swim to it. Well, I haven't caught anything on the glide yet. Doesn't take long when you put the wacky in the water, though. Oh. All right, self-release. Well, if anything, this lake has got a lot of bass. Might have to come back another day and just see if I can get a boatload of them. Oh, something missed. I think I got a big old weed tail on that. There's something running away from it right now. Just saw a wake go that way. That's probably a bass. What the hell, man? You're the same size as the freaking glide bait. Big appetite, eh? So I'm actually back where I started, done the full loop. I should probably head out soon. I think I'll fish for another 30 minutes or so. And then I'll have to head back. Oh, we might have got one. We might have got one. On the glide bait. Oh yeah. Holy jeez. Woo. Taking me for a ride, baby. Let's go. Oh yeah, we were just about to leave too. Look at that freaking monster, man. Where are you taking me, bud? Going for a ride, are we? Yeah. I was starting to think the day was over. All right, let's get this net. Yup. Okay, gotta put this rod down. Get the bail open. Whew. Yup, yeah, that's a monster. Oh, thrashing the whole damn boat around, man. Alrighty. How can I situate my paddle here? Yeah, I got it. I got it, buddy. Oh, he unhooked. See if we can get this out. Whew. Oh my God. That's a strong fish. Pull my line off his tail and he just yanked it into my finger. Yeah, that sliced me open. Alright, you gonna let me do this? Holy! Look at that! My first muskie. Whew. All right, let's get him back. That's freaking heavy. All right, hold his tail here until he's ready to kick. Wasn't sure I'd be able to get him up. Whew. Monster. Whenever you're ready, buddy. He was right up shallow. Off you go, buddy. Thank you very much. Wow. Sliced my finger open, but it wasn't his teeth. My freaking fishing line wrapped around his tail. Oh, well, on that note, it's time for me to go. Thanks for watching. That was my first ever muskie catch. Pretty freaking sweet. if you like the video. Lots more like it on the channel. Well, not many musky videos, mostly bass, but hopefully we'll try and get out and catch a couple more again this year. And I'll see you guys in the next one. I am soaking freaking wet, man.